Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are looking at the internal structure of the respiratory system and gaseous exchange. We start off at the nasal cavity. This region contains blood vessels, mucus, and nose hairs. The blood vessels are responsible for warming the air we breathe so that it can safely enter the body. The mucus is responsible for adding moisture to the air, which prevents the air from drying out the internal structures. And the nose hairs are responsible for trapping dust and dirt present in the air we breathe in. The air then enters the pharynx. This is a region at the back of the throat and is the common passage for both what we consume and the air we breathe in. The epiglottis is a structure that closes the opening of the windpipe, which lies just below it, while swallowing food and drinks. This is to prevent these items from entering the lower respiratory system and therefore prevents choking. The larynx is a structure found in the neck region. We often see this structure pronounced in males, which is commonly known as the Adam's apple. The larynx is also called the voice box, as it is a region that creates sound. It contains vocal cords which vibrate when air passes through it. This results in sound being produced, just like how a guitar creates sound when the chords are struck. Air then passes through the trachea, commonly known as the windpipe. The trachea contains C shaped cartilage, which prevents it from collapsing. It also allows the esophagus to expand when food moves down it towards the stomach. The trachea is lined with pseudostratified ciliated columnar epithelium with goblet cells. The goblet cells secrete mucus, which trap dust that is present in the air we breathe, and the cilia move the dust laden mucus up towards the throat so it can be removed from the respiratory system. This ensures that the pathway is clear for air to travel through at all times. Air then goes into each lung via the bronchi. Each bronchus goes into the left and right lungs. The bronchi divide into multiple smaller branches called bronchioles. These tubes continue to take the air deeper into the lungs or respiratory system. At the end of the bronchioles, we find the alveoli. These are the air sacs and the site of gaseous exchange. It is lined with simple squamous epithelium to allow easy exchange of gases. The alveoli lie next to capillaries, which take away oxygen and bring back carbon dioxide for removal. Gases move via diffusion. Diffusion is the movement of molecules or atoms from a region of high concentration, where there's lots of it, to a region of low concentration, where there's less of it. Oxygen diffuses from the alveolus, aka the lungs, into the blood. This is because the air in the alveolus has a high concentration of oxygen, and the blood coming from the heart has a low concentration of oxygen. Carbon dioxide will diffuse from the blood into the alveolus, where it is then removed from the body via exhalation. This results in the blood becoming oxygenated. When this oxygenated blood reaches the body tissues, oxygen diffuses from the blood into the cells, and carbon dioxide diffuses from the cells into the blood. This is because the cell has a low concentration of oxygen, as it is constantly using it for cellular respiration, and as a result produces lots of carbon dioxide. The blood coming from the heart contains lots of oxygen and less carbon dioxide. Gases will then move from a region of high concentration to low concentration. The internal structure of the respiratory system is truly a masterpiece of evolution, enabling us to breathe and thrive in our ever changing world. Until next time, stay curious and keep learning.